What's up, people? It's your boy AC back for another What You Really Thinks. Today I wanted to talk about the debate or the nonsense question of what do you bring to the table? So, personally, I think that this question is nonsense because it doesn't ask the right question. The right question is, what kind of relationship do you want? What you bring to the table has become like a weaponized thing. So it's more about judging people, putting them down, than a genuine attempt to find out if we're compatible. And it's become how dare a low income or a middle income woman think that she could ever get with a high value guy? It doesn't ask the question, what kind of relationship do you want? Because if we're going to be very literal about this, so forgive my basicness here, but if the relationship is, and the table is a dinner table, and the best dinners, the best meals are those which provide variety, in my humble opinion, where the tastes aren't competing with each other. Basically, the flavors in the mouth aren't competing with each other. So if that's what we're talking about, then what kind of relationship do you want? Because if it's one where emotional maturity, friendship, dare I say, kindness, spirituality, or trying to get closer to God, if those things are the kind of relationship that you actually want, then the currency that we're placing in material wealth, it doesn't compete. I think a lot of this debate is forwarded by some real damaged guys. And I'm not saying that that question isn't an important one. What I'm saying is that it's material wealth is an indicator at best of compatibility. It's not at the basis of it. The other thing is that when we're talking about these high value men, the question that never gets asked is, how did they acquire their value, their perceived value, their material wealth? Because if it was through nefarious means, I'm trying to, a new word there, I've got the bookshelf behind me, so I'm trying to look intelligent. If it was via nefarious means, stealing, robbing, cheating, lying, basically, then are they going to be bringing those same assets, those same values to your table, to this new table that we're trying to put out and trying to build a relationship from? And also, the other question that never gets asked, now that I think of it, is the women who these high value men, quote unquote, attract. A lot of the time, the only assets that they're bringing are from the bank of TNA. So, and I know that men are very visual, and I'm not dissing those women either, right? Because they obviously are invested in themselves physically, and men like to look at those things and are attracted to those things. But we're talking about long-term relationships. I'm gonna have to do another video on the problem with just being visually attracted to someone in a relationship. But you know what? All this debate reminds me of this. This saying that the great Bob Marley once said, which is that some people are so poor, all they have is money. And that's what he really thinks.